Humanitarian Ministry. 10 months after suspension, Tinubu appoints Beta Edu's replacement. Now to the news in full. After over 10 months of waiting, President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday announced the replacement of the suspended Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Beta Edu, with Dr. Nantewe Yiwatda, the All Progressives Congress APC gubernatorial candidate for Plateau State during the 2023 general elections. President Tinubu also announced the redeployment of the Minister of State for Education, Honorable Yusuf Tanko Sununi, as the Minister of State for Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. All these ministers that we don't see their duty. Minister of State of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, but we don't see you working. No, poverty is not reducing in our country. It is on the increase on a daily basis. So I don't know why they are creating ministry that is not working, that is not doing anything. It was recalled that in January 2024, President Tinubu suspended the former minister and ordered an investigation into the transfer of 585.2 million naira into the private bank account of a civil servant, the accountant in charge of grants for vulnerable Nigerians. The president also directed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to conduct a thorough investigation of all the ministry's financial transactions. The investigation extended to the entire framework of Nigeria's social investment programs. The report of the investigation is yet to be made public. The newly appointed Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Nnentawe Goshwe Giwatda, was born on August 8, 1968, in Dongog, Kanke local government area of Plateau State. Dr. Giwatda began his educational career by passing the first school leaving certificate at LGED Primary School, Dongog, in 1981 and completing his GCE O-level in 1986 from the prestigious Boys Secondary School, Gindiri. He earned his first degree in Electrical Electronic Engineering in 1992 from the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, and went on to obtain his Masters of Engineering and PhD from Bauchi and the University of Nigeria Nsukka, respectively, specializing in digital systems engineering. Dr. Nantewe is a registered engineer with the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, (COREN), a member of the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, a member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and a member of the Solar Society of Nigeria. He has received many awards and recognition in ICT and electronic engineering. He was also trained by the United Nations University's International Institute for Software Technology in Macau, China, on building electronic governance structures. A community developer and lecturer at the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, Dr. Nantewe has over 29 years of experience working as a consultant with international development partners and the public and private sectors. Dr. Yiwatda began his career as an assistant lecturer at Plateau State Polytechnic in 1995 and later joined the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, as a graduate assistant in 1996. He served in various administrative positions, including head of department, director of information technology, and as a member of the University Senate. In 2017, Dr. Nantewe was appointed Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) by former President Muhammadu Buhari and was posted to Benue State as the resident electoral commissioner. While at INEC, he championed IDP voting by designing a template to enable internally displaced persons to exercise their voting rights during election. He also supervised difficult elections, including the recall process of Senator Dino Melaye in 2018 and the Rivers State Governorship and House of Assembly polls in 2019. Dr. Nantewe has served as the project consultant on the first integrated financial management information system for the Ministry of Finance, CBN, FOS, OAGF, Debt Management Office, OAUGF, National Planning Commission, and Budget Office. He was also part of the team that worked on a World Bank grant to implement a unified network and ICT solution for Nigerian Education and Research Network (NGRAN) through the World Bank's Step B project. During Wednesday's Federal Executive Council meeting, President Tinubu announced the dismissal of Udriken Ohaneye as Minister of Women Affairs, Lola Adejon as Minister of Tourism, Tahir Mamman as Minister of Education, Abdullahi Gwazo as Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development, and Jamila Ibrahim as Minister of Youth Development. President Tinubu subsequently nominated Bianca Odumego Ojukwu as Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, while Nentawe Wada was appointed Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, officially ending the tenure of the suspended Betta Edu. The President also nominated Maigiri Dingyadi as Minister of Labour and Employment, Jumoke Oduwole as Minister of Industry, Idi Meha as Minister of the newly created Ministry of Livestock Development, Yusuf Atta as Minister of State Housing and Urban Development, and Suwaiba Ahmed as Minister of State for Education. This yet Wilder has so many educational backgrounds, and this is posed as the Minister of Poverty Alleviation and Humanitarian Affairs. I hope that he actually does the work very well because he seems to be educated. I hope that he has good conscience enough to do the thing that he's supposed to do, to reduce the poverty that he's ministering over, because poverty is on the increase in our country. Olayemi Israel says, 10 months without a minister in a ministry. This shows that either the ministry isn't needed by our country or no need for a minister in that country. We need to get our priority right. No need of spending unnecessarily, Mr. Presido. You need to cut down the running of governance, please. I'm telling you. Because a whole 10 months without a minister. And of course, poverty is not reducing. So now, if this person is there and poverty still does not reduce, then maybe you should scrap the position. You should scrap that ministry because you are just creating ministry. This Ministry of Livestock now that they did, I hope that it doesn't cause wahala because these Fulani herdsmen, they are very stubborn people, and they don't have any kind of empathy in their eyes. They kill people, they go to people's farm to destroy their farms, and now you want us to have a Ministry of Livestock where these people will have opportunities to graze on people's land, to come and graze in people's communities, just like that. All these ministries are not needed. They are not. Creating ministries that will just be siphoning money. We will not see their work now. We will not see anything that they are doing. So, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.